Good afternoon, kings and queens, and welcome to Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. I am your host, Lady L, of Success Beyond Strategies, building strategies that become successful actions, helping business owners and entrepreneurs take their vision, mission, and purpose, turning them into our legal, successful, and profitable business entities. This show is brought to you by the Magnet Exchange Group, a book club, a social club of like-minded individuals with a powerful magnetic attraction that develops healthy relationships, positive personal development, and we share wisdom and experiences in generational wealth development and wealth preservation. Thank you for so much for enjoying the business empowerment days of the week. I appreciate all the feedback so that it will help me help you achieve your goals in your business development journey. So we are on Work It Out Wednesday. You had an awesome fresh start on Monday. You tackled it on Tuesday. And now we are going to go into Work It Out Wednesday. What caused me to go into this series is because we don't understand sometimes how our personal development directly affects our business. And when we have certain characteristics and attitudes and conducts and behaviors, it does affect our atmosphere in our workplace. So we have been talking about some interesting topics this week. We talked about purging, we talked about courage, and now we are going to talk about grace. So you say, well, Laverne, what does grace have to do with my business? Aha, let's dig in and find out. Grace is the unmerited, abounding provision of the unrestrained operations of God's infinite love. Let me repeat that. Grace is the unmerited, meaning you didn't earn it. There's nothing you did to deserve it. And it abounds in its provision to you. And its operations are unrestrained, meaning there's no blockages, there's no hindrances to God's infinite love. Now, through Jesus Christ, on behalf of mankind, especially for those who depend upon him, God's infinite love operates through Jesus Christ, through the provision of the Holy Spirit on behalf of mankind. He died for everybody. The worst person in the world that you could ever possibly think of, he died for them too. That's what you call some grace, that unmerited, abounding provision of the unrestrained operations of God's infinite love through Jesus Christ on behalf of mankind, especially for those that depend on him. So if you depend on God for the moves and the decisions you need to make, his grace is available to you. Grace is also practicing and making daily choices to interact in the world with courtesy and goodwill. In your business, your ultimate goal, yes, is to make money, but there's a process in that making money. That's providing good customer service, excellent customer service, putting that client, that customer first, assessing their needs and making sure that you are meeting those needs to bring solutions, to solve problems, to be the answer. So that's why grace is directly connected to your business. It doesn't mean that you disregard boundaries that you've given yourself and your business. There's policies and procedures that you put in place, and you want to make sure that those boundaries are respected, but you give yourself the flexibility when you perceive that reality and the way reality changes so quickly with technology today. You want to make sure that you're flexible and with acceptance and kindness. It doesn't cost you anything to just be kind, to have manners, to say thank you and yes, please, or no, please. It takes nothing from you, but what it adds to you is doors that open up as a result of your kindness, business opportunities that open up as a result of your kindness. Grace is not about perfection because no one is perfect. Nobody. So grace just gives you what you need to be able to operate in kindness and acceptance. Examples of grace is letting go of a past wrong that was done to you, and you need to let go of past wrongs you've done to other people. If you don't think you've done anything wrong to anybody, you are in denial. And the worst denial in the world is self-denial and self-deception. Own up. Mature people, adult people, own up. Even in your business, even though you're the owner, even though you're running the operations, even though you're on the management level, you're on an employee, or those that serve among you in your organizations and in your ministries, own up when you've made a mistake. It doesn't decrease the respect level. Matter of fact, it should increase it. Not to where you have to belittle or degrade yourself. No, just saying, okay, I apologize. I missed that. But thank you for bringing that to my attention. I appreciate it. They can look at that as a brownie point. So when it comes time for evaluations and constructive feedback, they're more receptive. And again, we're talking about building that connectivity. We talked about connectivity last week, that when you have people that are laboring with you and serving among you, you're making sure that you're keeping an atmosphere that's conducive for people to want to come to work for you and with you and be productive for your business. And it shows up in your bottom line. Some simple examples of grace is when you go as far as just blessing your meal. And the way production is going with food in the food industry, y'all better pray over everything before you put it in your mouth. I don't care if it's a piece of candy. You better pray. The state of having or received favor is an example of grace. When you get favor, when you get that contract, when you get that grant that passed and you have been accepted, and you can look at those funds coming into your business. So however you're looking, just things that you didn't have anything to do with it. It was just God's grace. It was just God's favor on your life. Now, what does grace mean in business? When leaders show appreciation and value, their people work hard to live up to their expectations. They strive to do their very best because they feel appreciated, valued, and heard. A true team. They feel like they are part of a team. They're part of something that matters to them, that counts, especially if they're serving with you and working with you as a career. You need to take that into consideration. This is the result of grace in business, doing more without the expectation of anything in return. Again, just acts of kindness, random acts of kindness. It'll go a long way. A brand of leadership that is caring, composed, and quietly confident. That's what some of the things that grace means in business. It implies an unwavering commitment towards the success of colleagues as well as the organization, along with a deep self-belief in one's ability to lead. When you have established management level people that are working with you in your business, it is really important that you believe in them and their abilities. When you express that and let them know that you appreciate that, that you are confident in the position that you have given them, that elevates them to want to do better, to serve better, to give their best, to go the extra mile when they know they're being appreciated. We understand that making that bottom line work, we get it. But as you're going to see, the prize commodity of people are being replaced with machinery, with computers, with robots. So while you have the opportunity to look someone eye to eye, face to face, and say to them, I appreciate for the work that you bring to, and whatever the name of your company is, I just want you to be acknowledged and understand. Rewards go a long way. A pat on the back, a thank you goes a long way. And it causes them to want to go the extra mile because they know they're being appreciated. They're not being taken for granted. They're not being task mastered into their schedules. I know we can't take everybody's life into consideration, but for those moments, that's a genuine emergency. And I mean, come on, again, we have policies and procedures. Ask them to bring proof, okay? And you may have to go to check the mile, extra mile to check the proof, but it's going to be those things that's going to be worth it if you have a valuable employee that you want to hold on to. So with that being said, I also want you to, if there's any of the other shows that you have missed, please go to my YouTube channel. That's Lady Verne, LadyVerne. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and hit the bell so that you can get these feedbacks into your day to help you in your business development journey. Don't forget, leave a comment, share your takeaways from today's show or any show that you have watched that has really been a blessing to you in your business. But also remember to trust your journey. Adventure is calling. Answer. Just answer. Just say yes. And you will be surprised the doors that will open up for you. And know that you did not wake up today to be mediocre or to operate in mediocrity. So count your blessings and have a work it out Wednesday. Bye-bye for now.